big line, so they're pretty nice to pass me through the customs line pretty quick. So thank you to those guys at the airport.
Would they have done that if you didn't win the Stanley Cup?
No, they would not.
The Flyers get detained all the time now.
Yeah, they don't care.
Pretty nice to win the Stanley Cup. How's things been going for you since the season's been over? I know that you had the Cup last week. How's things been going?
Really good. You know, I've been back and forth, spending some time in Chicago, which is great. I love the city here. Going to spend another week here and try and work now with our strength coach and go maybe catch a little bit of Lollapalooza next weekend. So kind of excited about that. And just some weddings, planning a Cup wedding day, which was enjoyable last Friday. So it's been good, and then get back on the ice in a couple weeks here.
Brian, you look at the team this year, and knowing the cap situations the Blackhawks were going to have after this season was over, what was the focus point for you guys, knowing that maybe this was the one and only time as a group that you were going to have the shot to win the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, we honestly we talked about it. We all know what's going on and what is going to happen. So, you know, I think in the Nashville series we go up 3-2 there. You know, it's like we talked in the room. You know, not everybody's going to be back next year. We knew that was going to happen. So. We wanted to do it with that group of guys, and it's not saying we're not going to do it next year, because I have a strong feeling with our team that's going to come back that we're going to be right up there challenging. But with the guys that we've kind of been together for 2 or 3 years there, we wanted to do it with that group. So you know, it's talked about quite a bit in the locker room that way, and it's great to share that share a championship with Chicago and those players.
Was the celebration even more that special, understanding the situation than a lot of players? And you know, Stan Bowman has come out, the Blackhawks understand that they didn't want to get rid of anybody, but that was the reality of the new collective bargaining agreement and the salary cap. Was it even that more special as you won the Stanley Cup and were celebrating?
Yeah, it's you know, I think it does run through your head that not everybody's going to be back, and you get to know all the families too, not just the players, but the families. We had a father's trip this year, so you get to know the dads a bit more. And, it's just great hanging out and being around everybody. So it does make it special. Nobody's ever going to take that away from us, which is the greatest thing that you can ever have, that you can share not only with you know 25 players, but an organization and a city. So. You know, you still wake up in the morning and you can't believe that it's been done and it's been accomplished.
We talked about it a little bit earlier today as well, but obviously everybody knows Brian Campbell was out with a significant injury, hit by Alex Ovechkin, and came back. I know Brew is exactly right, but came back into Nashville, and really to me, that was the turning point for this team going into the rest of the remainder of the playoffs. And you come back into the lineup. Dustin Byfuglien now goes from defense back up to forward, as you mentioned, a position he's a little bit probably more comfortable with, playing as much as he has up front now. How's the shoulder feeling at this point, and how much was it bothering you? And I know that you were hurt coming back, but you felt that there was the right time and the right place to come back and help this team that possibly maybe dealt with their biggest adversity in the playoffs in that series against the Nashville Predators.
Yeah, I still remember being in the dressing room after Game 3, and it was pretty disappointing losing that game. And I approached our team or our doctor, and everybody talked, and they said, no, you're not playing in Game 4. And so I went out for practice, felt really good the next day, and you know, it was kind of a discussion we had where I feel comfortable if you allow me and everybody's fine that to go out and play. And, you know, basically, you know, the doctor says, yeah, you could break it again. You know, it's better if you waited another week, or it was better if you waited 2 weeks. But time was nothing that we really had in our game plan. We had to try to get back as quick as possible for myself. So in the Nashville game, I came out after the game. I didn't play a lot. I was rusty. It was been 6 weeks since I played. It was just kind of an emotional boost, hopefully, to help the team. And I know I spoke earlier, it's when you have a great ownership and a great team and great fans, I felt like I owed it to everybody to get back as soon as I could to help out. But they asked me how I did after the Game 4, and I said I didn't get hit once out there. It was pretty good. So and it was, you know, I was kind of dodging out there because I didn't really want to get hit. And once the Vancouver, I got hit a few times and it would kind of go a little numb, and then right at the end of the would get hit. it even more. It wouldn't go numb anymore, and it would feel pretty good.
So you've had your moment with the cup, and anybody who's following on the website knows what's been going on following the cup around. You guys had some really good fun after the season was over around the city of Chicago. What's your defining moment? What's your best moment so far with the cup?
I think taking it back home was great. There's so many, as you know, Troy. I remember we were driving. There was probably 5 of us with the cup, and we stopped at John Madden's local watering hole that he likes to visit right near his house. There was maybe 15 people in there, and they were going absolutely crazy. And it was awesome to see the reaction from people. And you know, I had it over at my house for a little while. People walking by, everybody stops, takes pictures. But I think the best thing is it's a trophy. I think if Kobe Bryant takes the NBA championship trophy and walks in and puts it over his head, I'd be like, oh, there it is, you know. But it's the Stanley Cup. It's big. That's my opinion.